You just got your asses whipped by a bunch of nerds. Nerds!
Welcome back to Nerds Podcast. It's trailer time again. This time, DC's Lantern series. Now, not really sure when this is going to be coming out, but there's been a lot of buzz. Aaron Pierre is the lead as John Stewart. Seems like it's going to be part of the DCU. Of course, hopefully we'll see if he's linking up at one point with Superman. Guy Gardner from the Superman movie is a Lantern as well. We'll see if he's going to be involved in this series at all. It's going to be on HBO Max. Here, let's check out the trailer.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute.
I love they call him Junior.
You're not ready to get up in front of the class till the ring says you are. All right.
Yo! That was crazy.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
Be careful what you ask for, people.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
It really does feel like a cop show right there, Pete.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted. But stay the fuck out of my way.
Not the sheriff's
Think
way,
she hates
people.
your guts.
It's the way she hates them.
Ooh,
This is a
lot of
stupid plan.
kang there.
That's stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's oath is
Ooh, there
to
goes the
protect
suit
people.
right there.
We both know I do a better job of this than you.
It seems like they have a pretty good
This is
dynamic
my
there.
job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep breath, Junior.
You're old. You're tired.
Calling him out, Pete. Calling him out. Oh, we got the flight, baby.
Your
The
time is
Lantern
up.
as well.
He doesn't seem to be a fan of Hal Jordan.
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
Okay. Respect the name. Put some respect in the name. Woo!
Have you ever talked with the other Lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
Yes. Yes, Pete. Yes. Pete, you go first, man. You rocking the shirt. I'm a huge fan of lanterns in general. I would have liked to see Lantern Corps come out first, kind of a sense, and get a good backstory behind them. But what are your first thoughts, man?
Well, I think way back when we started a year ago, I think it was one of our first episodes. I think we did speak about or this could have been a private chat. I remember us asking which teams which were our favorites as far as Avengers, Justice League. You know, I had put out Green Lanterns. Growing up, I had no idea what they were because I remember seeing a comic book where it was a whole bunch of them. And then there's some aliens as well. And I didn't understand it. I was just like, what the hell is this? Of course, you recognize Hal Jordan because he's the only human. But I didn't understand it at that point. But of course, as I got older, I realized these are like space cops. These are space cops. They're responsible for specific sectors. They're assigned to specific sectors. So I understand now, of course, later on that, okay, that's why there's alien Green Lanterns. There's one that, like he said, one is a freaking squirrel. There's one that looks like
that's Chip.
There's one that looks like a freaking eyeball. So, and look, we even saw that. I believe we saw it on the when we did the Robot Chicken episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So this you nailed it. But this was something that they were talking about when they first announced it. It definitely had a true detective feel, and it absolutely did.
Yeah.
A more grounded feel, as opposed to I guess a Guardians of the Galaxy type feel, where they're all in space. They're obviously on Earth. They did show some of the supporting characters. One of the guy that was on the horse, not really sure that he's playing, but I know he's one of the main characters. The bald guy that was confronting him, and that looks like the diner. From what I'm understanding, that's Atrocitus. He's the leader of the Red Lanterns. But I didn't notice Sinestro though either. I didn't see him in the trailer.
There was a scene, Pete, where they were holding something to his head and it was yellow. So that could be Sinestro, where we're not seeing him. Are they going to make Sinestro pink? I don't know. But man,
well,
good
Sinestro he is cast. Sinestro is supposed to be in this. So
has to be. It has to be Sinestro in there.
One of the biggest, and listen, I understand Ryan Reynolds continues to go in on the Green Lantern movie that it was. Listen, sometimes things don't work out. I've seen worse. I wouldn't have minded him coming back and reprising the role. From what I understand, they had issue. They were bumping heads, him and the director. Same thing like Wesley Snipes in Blade Trinity. That's why they were bumping heads big time. Wesley Snipes and the director there. So it happens. And it's funny, Ryan Reynolds was in Blade Trinity as well. It's crazy.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah. So, but this one, more grounded look. We got to look at a uniform. I'm not going to say, we don't know whose uniform it is. In the closet, one of the lantern costume. But I've been excited for this for a while. I'm glad we finally got a trailer to this. But they didn't show a lot. They didn't show too much. So I'm okay with that as well.
So as I'm looking it up, Pete, Ulrich Thompson will be playing Sinestro. Then you have Anton. So we got a couple of things here that's going to be working for us in our favor. Of course, Kyle Chandler, Hal Jordan, Aaron Pierre looks exactly like Jon Stewart. Jesus, talk about the perfect cast, Pete.
Well, you see, he's got green eyes, so I would hope that kind of helped him get the role. And they're not contacts; he's a legit. So maybe that helped him get the role, because I think he was up against I forgot the guy's name. He's from Snowfall, and he was in F1.
I know you're talking about Jesus.
Yeah,
that guy.
No, he was up for it against him, and obviously he won out. This was supposed to come out on Thursday, and it leaked. So people were like, you know what? James Gunn released it on his official Twitter account, and so did HBOMax. I guess because of the leak, they said, you know what, here, take it now.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here reviewing it. Can't wait to see this though. Damson Idris from Snowfall was up for the role as well. But look, I'm excited for this. I'm a Lantern fan, especially since they expanded to the Lantern Corps, the other lanterns, the Red Lanterns, of course, the Sinestro Corps, all the different colors on the rainbow spectrum are actual Lantern Corps. So we'll see where that goes. And that alludes to the name, that it's just lanterns. It's not Green Lanterns. It's just lanterns.
I love that.
So yeah, this is something definitely going to be tuned in for this one. Can't wait for this one. Any final thoughts on this, Fubu?
Shout out to HBO. I mean, they've done such a phenomenal job with DC over the last year, with Penguin, of course, being a top-notch show. Lanterns look like it's going to be phenomenal. I'm not a big fan of costumes for the Lanterns. I always like that the ring makes the costume. So that's something I kind of like the X-Men when they wore that black uniform. I wasn't a big fan of that. So I wasn't, when I saw the costume, I was like, oh, don't do that, because it's kind of dope. Confused because Guy Gardner's supposed to be in this movie, and he says, I'm the only human Lantern. So but I think Guy Gardner's like half human. There's something there with Guy Gardner.
So yeah, we'll find out about that because he's supposed to be in there, but he wasn't in the trailer, obviously. But he is the Lantern, like you said. He is human, but we'll find out once I'm sure that'll come up. I'm sure they'll explain that. So,
and then my final thought, Pete, is that I hope they don't show anything else. I just hope they don't show anything. I know that's not going to happen, but I hope they don't show anything else. We won't cover another trailer, guys. That one of the things that me and Pete truly believe in is that we'll see the teaser trailers, but because we're going to watch the show anyway, we want that shock value. Am I saying that right, Pete?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, so you're not going to get another trailer review from us on this, but how excited are you guys? I mean, Lanterns, again, this feels like they're doing it more grounded. It feels like it's going to be fantastic. I love the dynamic between Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre. Again, it looks like a really good cast, in my opinion. Between the bullets on the ground, I saw that. So you're going to see some really action scenes. And like I said, this is HBO, and they've done it correctly so far. It feels like it's it doesn't feel like it's in like an HBO series that's doing a superhero series. It feels more like, hey, HBO is hosting a DC, but the combination between the two, Pete, I don't think it's failed yet. So, and the fact that this is a series, we're going to get to fall in love with these characters. I'm enjoying the way they're doing this. I'm really excited for this, Pete. That's final thoughts there.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it connects to the DCU. It's coming. From what I understand, it's being released after the Supergirl movie. So this would probably be in the middle of the summer, probably August, around there. That's what I'm thinking. But finally got to see the trailer. We got something from James Gunn, and look, we're ready. We're excited for it.
The worst episode ever.